Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Andy again, and today we're going to be just kind of showing you guys what I have in my pack as far as my backpacking gear. Next week I have a trip planned with my girlfriend and two of our friends, and we're going to be going to Linville Gorge. So it's going to be the end of January, and so far I looked at the weather for 10 days out, and it said the lows are going to be probably upper 20s, lower 30s, and the highs are going to be around the 50s. So it's not going to be too cold, and hopefully we're going to be doing a 2-night, 3-day trip. So all the stuff that's out on the table right now, that's going to all be the stuff that's inside of my pack. And the inside of my pack right now, the main compartment is actually just stuffed with pillows, so I could kind of show you guys what I have in my pack, or what's going to be in the pack. And all the compartments on the outside, this is actually how I have it all set up. Just kind of go through the outside compartment first and show you what I keep in there. Alright, so my pack that I carry everything in is the Crown VC60, a 60-liter pack. So far it's been a great pack. I'm not going to do a review on it right now, maybe one day. First off here, I do carry 2 sleeping pads because it is going to be cold, and my dog is coming with us. So this is his sleeping pad, and it's pretty nice. We also use this to just lounge around camp, or during lunchtime we just sit on it. So the top here, that's going to be a piece of Tyvek. That's my ground sheet for the tent. And in this compartment here, pretty much all my water stuff. First I just have this is the Sawyer Mini. Obviously it's not a Sawyer Mini bag. This is just the X-Ped bag. I put it in here because when you start using the filter, water starts to drip out, and I don't like it dripping into my backpack, so I just kind of throw it in there. Platypus 2-liter bag, just another Sawyer 32-ounce bag. I think I said 2-liter bag. And just a pack towel. This is a Z-Pack's pack cover. It's Cuban fiber. And I also carry my rain gear in here. I'm still contemplating on whether I'm going to bring my pants, just because they are pretty heavy. They're Gore-Tex pants, and depending on the weather, which is going to determine whether I bring these or not. So contemplating on those, and then just a Patagonia torrent shell. Obviously bringing this thing, I always bring that. It's been a great. The side here, just a water bottle. Typically this bottle that's in here, I normally don't have this lid on it. I have the Sawyer squeeze filter on this. This is the tripod that I like to use. This side of the pack, I have my tent poles and tent stakes in here. I also carry my Laplander saw and a Mora knife. Still contemplating on the knife. Do like this knife. It's been great. I like it because it's very lightweight and it's sharp. It does the job. You can baton things. But I'm contemplating on bringing this new knife I have. Now this thing is a lot heavier, but it's it does the job. I mean, look at the size difference there. It is an awesome knife, but it's very heavy. So, not sure which one yet. Just the kind of things I carry on this. GPS, it's the Garmin Oregon 600, and I just carry a thermometer. I'm always curious what the temperature is. I don't know if I'm going to keep this exactly right on there. I might just keep it in the little pouch here on my hip belt. So this is just a little detachable piece for it. This pack does not have any pockets on the hip, so you gotta buy external pocket. Hip pocket that I bought, this is from Z Packs, and it attaches right to your waist. These are the things I always carry in here, so I got a map of the gorge here, which is where we're going, Linville Gorge. Normally I'll have a printout on the back side here of the topography. Also carry chapstick, compass, whistle, you never know. Whistle is pretty important. This is a Fox 40. I never thought a whistle would be important, but you know, you never know what's gonna happen out there. If you get lost, I mean, someone is gonna hear this whistle, so you can sound off the SOS signal. Also got a Leatherman Squirt PS4 in here. And this is another Z-Packs little pouch. And this pouch always has my phone inside of it. So, all these contents that are on this table here are the things that are in the pack. So, we'll start off with the items that I'm wearing. These are the Brooks Cascadia 8s. I've had these shoes for about 8 or 9 months, 10 months now, and they have been incredible. Socks I wear, just a pair of wool, smart wool socks. So obviously depending on the weather, because we're not going until next week, it's going to kind of determine what I'm wearing. So right now it says the highs are in the low 50s, so in the daytime, you know, I'm probably going to be wearing shorts and a long sleeve shirt. So I do wear a pair of synthetic boxers, and then a pair of synthetic Patagonia shorts, and just a REI synthetic shirt. This is the watch I am going to be carrying on me. It's the Suunto Core. If you're not familiar with it, it does tell the time. That's pretty cool. It tells the time. Has an altimeter on it, the barometer, which tells the barometric pressure, has a compass, you know, a bunch of cool little things. But I got an awesome deal on this watch. I would have never bought it, but yeah, I couldn't pass that by. So, I guess we'll go on with the trekking poles. I might use these, I might not. If I don't, my girlfriend will definitely use these, but these are just a black diamond. I forget the name of them. But I also have a connecting tripod here for my GoPro. It's called the Stick Pick, and you just screw on your GoPro and you put it on the end of your hiking stick, and you know, you can have a point of view of yourself or facing away. It's pretty neat. You get some pretty cool angles with that. So this is the item that's all the way at the bottom of my pack. It's my DIY down quilt in a Sea to Summit stuff sack here. The lowest temperature I've been in so far is about upper 20s, and I've had no problems being cold in it so far. I really think it's sufficient enough for about 15 degrees. Oh, and as far as weights go, I'm gonna have a link on the bottom of this somewhere, so you can open it up, and if you're interested in the weights of my items, I'll have everything listed out. Tent, it's just the MSR Hubba Hubba NX. It's been a great tent. And normally on the inside of my pack, I kind of slide it on the inside, on the side. This is my sleeping pad, and it's in a stuff sack that I made. I was really getting annoyed of using the tiny little stuff sacks that these pads come with. You know, normally they're about this size, and you gotta fit this tiny little thing in this little stuff sack. So this has been great. I mean, all I do is roll it up just like this, and slide it on in there. But my pad here, it's a Thermarest Neo Air, and it's the size large. Extremely comfortable pad. I've had no problems with that so far. Even our dog kind of walking around inside of the tent, he's walked on the pad here and hasn't punctured a hole in it so far. Knock on wood. my pillow that I use, this is an X-Ped pillow. It's just a blow-up inflatable pillow, and I also added some shock cord to it. The reason why I add this, because I had a problem with this pillow sliding off my pad all the time because it's, they're both a slippery material. So I just tied the shock cord on it and it just goes right around my sleeping pad, and I have no problems with that. Alright, so let's go into the stuff sack. Just a 8-liter Sea to Summit stuff sack. In this thing I have an extra pair of wool socks, pants, just a pair of Prana pants. I have a little stretch to them. I don't know the name of them, but just a pair of pants. So pretty much a base layer shirt. It's a Patagonia wool shirt. It's extremely lightweight, very comfortable, very, very soft. I love the fabric on this. And then I'll wear this Patagonia Cap 4. It's the Expedition weight long sleeve, and the material on the inside is very, very comfortable. See if you guys can see that. You can kind of see it's got tiny little squares in it. That just keeps you really toasty. And these are just some, I got these as a Christmas gift. I got dogs on them, but you know what? They are very warm. These are just some long johns that I wear sleeping or around camp, just like a fleece material. And I got an extra pair of synthetic boxers, and I got dog hair on everything. And then an extra pair of heavyweight wool socks from Smart Wool. I normally wear these to bed. Keep your feet nice and toasty. These are the gloves that I will be definitely bringing. Just a pair of Decaying liner gloves, and if it is very cold, I'm gonna bring these other gloves here, just a thicker, nice and warm glove. I have a wool beanie here. This thing is awesome. It may look kind of funny, but who cares? You're in the woods and it's warm. Love that. Just a Patagonia down jacket. I normally don't even put it in the closed stuff sack because I just take it on and off if it's cold, and that can stuff to about that size. So that just is typically just stuffed in the top of my pack. This is my food bag. Not all the food's in here yet. I do have some food, but this is a Z-Packs stuff sack, and you can roll it down and clip this. I normally don't even do that. I'll typically just fold it over like this and stuff it in my pack because I'm lazy. So let's go in here because I do have a few things that I keep in here. So we got the stuff sack, Cuban fiber. This is my bear line for the bag to hang it. It's also a Z-Packs item, and I forget the name of this cord here, but it's got a nice slippery texture to it, so it slides over branches very nice. And then I have a number 2 carabiner, S-beaner. It's holds 10 pounds. And I also have this sack for when I throw the bear line over the branch. I can put a rock in here, or fill it with dirt or sand, and throw the line over. So that's actually very convenient. An assortment of bags here. Normally this large one, it's going to be my trash bag. These little ones, you never know. The lock sack there. It's an odor barrier bag. Apparently it's odor resistant to bears and animals. It's probably not anymore because I've used it so much. I guarantee you there's holes in it somewhere. That's the bag I use for my foods. There are foods in there right now that I didn't eat from the last trips.
Oatmeal, brown sugar, Folgers, coffee, some tuna, some type of freeze-dried food from Mountain House.
And just a long Sea to Summit spoon. Alright, so here is my cooking system. I got my cooking pot, my fuel, and the Vargo titanium wood stove. Alright, we got the cooking pot here. It's the Snow Peak 900. It's a pot and a lid, which can also be a little frying pan, or you can take these off here and you get yourself a plate now. Quite convenient. We'll keep that off for now. And I also have a Reflectix koozie that I made. Pretty nice indeed.
Pretty nice indeed.
So you can see how nice everything fits in here. We have my coffee mug and also the Fancy Feast stove, and then I use my little pot thumb grabber and I slide that in there just so my Fancy Feast stove does not bang around when I'm hiking. My I don't know, I'll just go into it briefly. Just black diamond spot headlamp. Extra batteries are in here. I have an external battery to charge my GoPro, to charge my phone. Some extra line. Tiny little notepad I like to jot things down in there. Extra GoPro batteries. The extra mounts for the GoPro. Also the back of the GoPro case, the waterproof backing, and an extra micro SD card. Next bag, this is the toiletry. Now these little mesh bags, they're not necessary. I got them on Amazon for pretty cheap, but it's kind of nice. Everything's color coordinated, you know, electronics. I know the orange is my toiletry, the red, that's gonna be first aid kit, and then fire stuff. But anyways, we'll go into the toiletry here. You got your toothbrush. This thing is awesome. I love this little toothbrush. I think it is $2, but it's so compact, and you got your toothbrush and Listerine. More dental floss wrapped around this. This is just Dr. Bronner's soap. And wrapped inside of this other little bag in here, I have toilet paper and paper towels. Deodorant. Alright, this is everything that is in my red mesh bag here. It's first aid fix kit, kind of. First aid kit, you know, basic bandages, sting relief, alcohol swabs, Tylenol, ibuprofen. This is also in there, my fix kit, duct tape, stuff to fix my sleeping pad, emergency Mylar blanket. That comes convenient when it's extremely cold. You can line the bottom of your tent with this, throw your sleeping pads over it, and you got extra insulation. The fire kit. All this stuff's not necessary, but this here, it's called Fatwood. It is from a pine tree, and the sap is extremely concentrated in parts of the tree. Bic lighter, flint and steel, and the best part about a fire kit, really all you need is a lighter and some Vaseline covered cotton balls. This item here you can see is a trash compactor bag. I put this in my backpack first to give it an extra waterproof layer. So I put this in my pack, and then everything actually goes inside of that. Also my DIY tarp. I'm probably going to bring this thing because there's going to be 4 of us, and if it does rain, we're not going to want to just sit in a tent at camp, so we can all just kind of hang out around camp and sit under the tarp, stay dry. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments or questions, let me know, and be on the lookout for a video of Linville Gorge 2 nights, 3 days in about a week or 2. Alright, thanks everyone.